Hello again. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about what we were going to talk about.
All right, so I have a theory about how music works, and part of it's therapy. For me, anyways, I'm a big person that I'm a big believer in good atmosphere, and I always like to surround myself with certain events and people that will make it really interesting. And that means, trying whole new things and stuff that I normally wouldn't, and not being so closed off to the rest of the world, because there's so much out there. There was a period there, I think, in everybody's life where you go through a trial. Like a big trial that kind of wakes you up and forces you to get in touch with certain things that you otherwise avoid. And that goes for everything. It's not just like me, it's not just you guys or anything like that. It's everybody, and it's all the time. But I felt like there was a moment there, and it happened when I was in Australia, actually, where I just kind of sat back and I was like, all right, the girl that I love is 14,000 miles away. My family and everything I know and familiar with is that far away. I'm here, and there's no way that I can get back. And you have this weird sort of realization where you go, I'm literally on my own. And it was at that moment, I think, that I figured out that like electronic music and house music and dance and dubstep and all this creative stuff, this new scene that was just starting to come around at the time, it helped me like cope. Like there's a message of love, there's a message of, it doesn't matter who you are and where you come from and what you have, that allows you to cope with everything.
One more time. Just one more time. How good is this jam? This is the jam, timeless.
It's always, you get by with a little help from your friends, and I think people closest to me, my friends and family, absolutely my support group.
Hey, check out those ears. I'm actually gonna pull into the studio right now, see where everything kind of happens, which is nice. It's a good spot. Good deal.
So by no means am I a professional DJ at all. I'm basically working out of my home. It's just a simple mixing piece of hardware, and then I just go through my iTunes and that type of stuff. So it's not by any means a professional setup. It's more something that I just am really passionate about, and something that is important to me. So Diamonds for the Poor basically was started with the idea of a diamond. And a diamond symbolizes wealth, power, knowledge, that type of stuff. It's really elegant. Not a lot of people have them. That type of stuff. It's not something you see every day. And I wanted to make my words and my blog, I wanted to put wisdom to others. And I wanted others to read this and be like, wow, okay, that's a different way of looking at something. Or this is a story that I haven't heard before, and it's written in such a way that it's almost a poem. It's a giant metaphor. And the poor aspect of it, so the poor aspect of it would be, the way I designed it, is that
if you're poor, you're lacking something. If you're poor, you don't have something. It's not necessarily because it's your fault or anybody else's fault, but you don't have something for a reason. And half the battle, more than half the battle actually, is not really knowing how you got there. And what I hope to do through my words and through my writing is to give diamonds to the poor. So give a little bit of wisdom to people that are looking for it or don't already have it. So Diamonds to the Poor is an idea based upon sharing ideas and stuff that I've experienced and stuff that I've learned and perceived and experienced. You know, it's like, it's everything. It's emotional, it's physical, it's philosophical, it's everything. It's my approach to everything, and it's how I see the world. And I think that in and of itself is, they're small diamonds. They're worth something. They're worth their weight in wisdom. I'm not a headline artist, I'm not any of that, and I'm not even out there trying to sell out arenas or anything like that. So I don't have that fan base. I don't have a huge Twitter following, people that know me only for my music or anything like that. It's my friends and family, you know, and it's people that know me, get me, want to see me happy, and they know that this makes me happy. And I found out a lot about myself through that process, a lot about the people that are there with me and being patient and that type of stuff, including loved ones and then ex-girlfriends and this, you know, this and that. Everybody's had those, but I think you really have to take a step back and appreciate what you have. I mean, you know, this is a group of people that want the same thing you want. They want you to have this. They want you to be what you want to be. It's a pretty awesome thing.
And I love what's going on up here in this truck.
Yeah, they were.
You know what I mean?
Man, they were just jamming out.
I know. There's a couple of guys, truck bed down.
Check out this view to the right.
You know?
You both look left.
How about those?
You both look left. I said look right.
I'm not proud of it.
You and me both, pal.